voices surround him. Like a dream, it's profound. This scene, it has really astounded me. And I see.
Go.
Hi, I'm Chris. I play guitar and do lead vocals for Dr. Feelgood. I've been a member for about 3.5 years now, and been a member of Dr. Feelgood for about a year and 4 months.
Hi, my name is Mike D. I'm the bassist for Dr. Feelgood. I've been playing music with Chris for 3.5 years, and I've been together with Dr. Feelgood ever since it started a year and 4 months ago.
I'm Dr. Feelgood. I've been with this band for about a year and 4 months now. I've been playing with Chris, aka Black, as we like to call him, for about 2.5 years now.
I'm Stephen Welch. I play drums and guitar. Played guitar for about 7 years, drums for about 5. I've been playing with this band about a year and a quarter. It's been great.
What's up? My name is Marcus, DJ MF Maniac. I've been playing with the band for about, I'm going to say about 6 months now, about 6 months. Let's see, I've been DJing for about 7 years. Just glad to join the band.
Yeah.
Okay, when you guys decided to put the band together, each one of you can tell what the influence was to work with the other person, or to even like how did you decide you guys wanted to have a DJ? How did that come about?
I think what happened was we were at a local show, a virus show at the MSU, and Marcus was actually performing with another group, and we had listened in, and we had always wanted to go in a different direction and kind of just experiment with different versions and genres of music. And we asked him if he would come in and jam with us for a little bit. So he came to a couple practices, and we really started to pull our songs together and find a place to include him into it. And it's worked out really well.
Yeah, it came together really quick after that virus show. I think he jammed with us at the virus show.
Yeah.
A couple songs. And it just turned out really well, and we just found our missing link, and ever since then he's part of our band. So.
We brought that old school comic book vibe back to nowadays, you know.
Yeah. We've always been really eclectic, and we've kind of taken our music into different journeys and different situations, and we've always felt that with all of Black's experience with indie and everything, we could also go in a hip hop direction and kind of capture different demographics. So we're just trying to do it all, really.
Yeah, whenever I joined up with these guys right here, the only thing I was saying that, man, I wanted to try something different. Everybody think a DJ is just up there for show or whatever, or show DJ. I want to show people that they can work with the band. They can, like Linkin Park, they had a DJ, but he really didn't do that much. DJ Lethal, then Linkin Park, they had a band. They had a DJ as well, but you barely see, him incorporated with a band. So I want to show people that, sometimes a DJ can lead, vocals can lead, the drummer can lead, so it's just showing the diversity of everything, so a band coming together as one.
Okay, when you guys write songs, how do you come up with that concept for your different songs?
Well, lately our songs have kind of been incorporated with the concept for a story that I've been writing for a couple of months now, and one of our songs, Safe House, is basically like the anthem for that entire story. When it comes to songwriting, I think the beginning of Dr. Feelgood, I was the principal songwriter. I was just grabbing pages out of my notebook and incorporating it with the music. And then Steven started to write more music and write more guitar and more vocals, and so we started trying to diversify and incorporate that with it. And it's worked out really well.
Well, I believe all of our songwriting come from different influences. For one instance, for Level 3 in-game cheat code, one of our songs was us 3 practicing, and I was just like, hey Black, hit me with a tasty groove, and he came up with a riff, and ever since then it's stuck with the same. We just added 2 more awesome guys to the song, and it sounds great. For Safe House, I just came up with a little bass line, and everyone built around that. I think we just start with one instrument, just build around it.
Yeah, the main thing is that lately we've been getting together as a whole as a band, and I think that's been doing a lot of us good, because we're learning to connect with each other on a different level, not just friendships and, hanging out every day, but seeing the inside of what music actually is and the appreciation we all have for it, which brings in, Marcus's technical world, and it brings in all these, old school game beats, and things just like Gwen Stefani, this shit's bananas. We agree, it's bananas, but it works for us, So.
it's kind of neat to see how the music changes too, because it'll start as a core concept, and then as we all add our little 2 cents to it, it kind of shapes it into something completely different that we had no idea, we didn't envision it at the start. But we just love to jam. We just love to do anything that comes natural.
Yeah, it's just crazy how we just sit there and like one person do a riff and someone get on like, and then someone do something else. And I come in, hey, maybe I got a weird sample.
We know it's a good song.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, I just throw in like, or what's up, or crazy tune. Yeah. So, so it's just different times, different ways, you know. Sometimes we're like, hey, what's the idea? And we sit down and kind of talk about it. Or we just be jamming and be like, man, this sounds like a band, guys. Yeah, that's awesome. So,
Okay, Steve, how did you guys come up with the name?
Oh, with Dr. Phil?
Yeah.
Well, it was actually this guy's idea. We were formerly, before everyone joined up, we were called INCOGNITO. And that was just Black, Daily, and me. And we started that out, and then one day we figured out, hey, that's like a jazz name band, so we can't use that, we'll get in trouble. And he remembered a band from way back in his childhood
My
days.
old band, we wanted to call it old band.
Wanted to call his old band Dr. Phil Good and Let's Get It On. Well, since my name's Phil and all, you know, we decided to go with the flow, and it sounded good.
Good idea. It was a good
On
idea.
history now.
Good idea. So where do you guys want to go from here? Like, first, tell me some of the groups that you guys listen to, like in your iPods at home or whatever, that have influenced you today.
Definitely, I would say Incubus, Modest Mouse, definitely my probably top 2 influences.
Honest Bear, Circus Survive, you know, a little bit of Snoop, you know. We all like to get down.
A little bit of Lil Wayne.
Yeah, a little bit of mainstream, a little bit of underground, a little bit of everything, man.
Me, as a band-wise, listen to, I'm going to say, Rage Against the Machine. Let's see, like I said, Linkin Park. Also listen to a lot of DJs, Mike Brown, DJ Shadow, you know, just incorporating, seeing how they incorporate stuff into the band as a DJ. So that's what I usually listen to. As a DJ, I listen to everything. So.
I started out on a different kick. I started listening to groups like Pearl Jam and Nirvana, and as my musical taste grew, I guess you could say, bands like Cirque Survive and Midas the Bear, Say Anything, rap artists like Common and Mos Def and Talib Kweli, those people inspired me definitely. Not just the musical aspect, but the lyrical aspect, the lyrical content that some of these people use. It's really directly aimed at certain emotions or certain feelings, certain key points in history, and they just elaborate and bring this entire story to life. And that's something that I've always been inspired by, and I've always tried to emulate. I've always tried to bring something, a story to tell with the music, because I think that it adds a different vibe to it. It brings a different kind of aura to it all.
Vibe, you know, people, I guess sometimes forget, it's like they hear our music and they're like, man, this brings me back to the old days. You know? At the same time, it's something different, something else to just nutrition their brain and have them have a better outstanding outlook on, how music's going about these days and where people are actually taking it, the direction, and they hear us and they see that we're taking it to a whole nother level. We got, like we're saying, we got rap going on, we got a bunch of just some poppy stuff, and then some grindcore grunge going on. I mean, it's just all different bases, like a ballpark game, first, second, third. That's where we're heading.
Necessarily, I think where we want to go is, I guess it's just like any other band where they want to get big. We don't necessarily want to get big. We love our music, and we love to listen to it. We love to play it, and we just want other people to enjoy it too. We just want to reach everybody that would like our music and bring joy to their life, or anyone who wants to listen to it.
And you see a lot of people will say, oh yeah, this band started out and they were doing it for the music. They were doing it because they appreciated the music, and then some years down the line they become a bunch of money-grubbing punks. And I just enjoy playing so much. Ever since I was really young, with my grandma playing the piano and stuff like that, getting me to sing and join choir and stuff like that in school, it really drove me to incorporate music in everything that I do, not just playing with my band, but when I'm walking around town, or reading a book, playing video games, or talking to my friends, there's always something musical about it. And I just figure it's a part of my life. I might as well continue to live my life and enjoy every part of it.
Music's a big part of all of our lives, and when we get together and for that hour, 2 hours that we do a couple times a week, it's just pure enjoyment for all of us.
Because it's pure, it's like music is the one thing that isn't tainted. A lot of people say that rock and roll is dead. We're trying to come about it with a different direction and honesty, really. I mean, we just play what we want to hear, we play what we like, we hope other people like it, but if they don't, we enjoy what we do. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, all we do is just, get up there and do our best at every show. I make sure I play like, I group these guys, and I think they agree with me. We play like it's our last show. We play so much heart in it. If you're going to do something, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have no heart in it, then you ain't going nowhere. But if you have heart in what you do, you're going to go, places.
And the audience can see that. They can see that. If it looks like you're not having fun, then it's like, well, God, they look so
That's what
unhappy.
we do. We want everybody to have fun. We want everybody to look at us and be like, man, these guys are great. We want to hear them every time. Every time they come into town, we do want that, for the reason that we enjoy giving that to someone else.
Right. It's not just about the music. We're also entertainers. That's what we're here to do, is entertain people.
And I've seen it ever since this band has started to grow and build, and we've added more people and tried to take our music in a different direction. I've seen the reaction that we get from the crowd, and it's become more and more positive, more and more fulfilling. And that's the one main thing that I think we all want to gain from this, is that it's a fulfilling moment in our lives. It's something that we love so much to do that it fills us up and it makes us happy. It makes us work harder and play harder and really try and get ourselves out there, because not only are we bringing enjoyment to everyone else, we're also getting a little bit of pleasure out of it too.
Not only that, but we're bringing it about the next generation too. I've had kids come up to me and say that I inspired them to play guitar, and that's an amazing feeling, because it's been such a positive outlet in my life. It's helped me cope through difficult situations, and there's nothing more pure and heartfelt than music, and if we can deliver that to somebody else, that's a beautiful thing.
That's more than we can all ask for, Like I said, we're not here for riches and fame, man. We're here just to have fun and just play our hearts out. We're all still kids in like a ball pit or something, We're just looking to have some fun.
We want to go everywhere.
Not wait tables anymore.
Not wait tables.
Tables, not work hard every day.
But, dude, I would really I would love to travel. I'd love to go places. This is local, but we've never played here, and we're so excited to play this. And I think that if we go to New York, Chicago, LA, go to all those venues that have other musicians that play that, that'd be great. We'd all love it.
I would love to travel. I think the real reason why I want to do this is just because it's the one thing in my entire life that I do correct. I think it's whenever I'm a part of this group, no matter whether we're hanging out or we're playing music, it's that feeling that I get, where I'm doing something.
Camaraderie.
Yeah, it's a family. They're extended family. I've had most of these people over at my house for Thanksgiving dinner and stuff like that. It's more than just a group. It's a brotherhood. It's a fraternity.
Not hearing from each other every day. We go about one day and not hear from each other. We're like, man, I hope he's all right. Usually he calls or something. Normally we're like annoyed with it, but at the same time, it's good.
We're starting to get that way with him over here too. He's not just becoming just a part of our band. We try and talk to him any chance we can, see what he's up to.
Looking down, just doing something at work, and be like, dang. Yeah, man, I'll be there. And like I said, with everybody's going to have a lot of sacrifices, because you're doing something that you love, but if you believe in it, if you truly want it, and it seems like it's working. I look at these guys, and I was like, this is the only band that actually was like, hey, let's try this and let's try that, and they accepted me, and I thank them for that, let me play turntables, making sure people see that even DJing, is an instrument. Yeah, it's musical. It's hard. everybody think you just go up there and do your ziggas and then that's it. But I want to show people that, being a DJ is also an artist, and playing the drums and playing the bass.
It's another part to the music itself, you know. You bring in a different element, you want to make it whole, you want to make it complete, you know, and that's what we plan on doing. You know, we want to bring in other instruments, you know. 80,000 didgeridoos, you know, we don't care. We want to incorporate as much musical instruments as we can, you know, because I feel that we can, you know, we have it in us.
Every step we take, everybody comes in and just fills in gaps a bit more. Like musically, it's just it's a complete picture, but there's always something, you know. Oh, we could do this here, this here. Marcus comes in with a little scratch, and I'll come in with a little delay here. Black will fill it up in the mic, and we all just kind of cement together and put what we think needs to go there, and it comes out good.
Yeah, man, it's great. Like, we don't have specific labels in this band. Like, I'm not just the bassist, he's not just the guitarist. Some songs we switch it up. There's parts where we have a drummer and guitarist switch players or switch places. He's not just the lead singer and be like, some songs, oh, hey, you can sing this one, or hey, we can sing the other. It's awesome just to do that with a band that never had that.
Okay, I know they're about to start in a few minutes, so what I want to do now is have you guys each give a shout out to friends, family, whatever.
Shout out to 607. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my friends, all the friends that couldn't be here today, and most importantly, shout out to all of our families.
I'm just gonna do a shout out to my mom. Shout out to my sister. I hope she's being safe, and I love you, Dad. I hope you're gonna feel better soon.
Shout out to my family, love my family, you know, and every other person in the world, you know. Shout it out.
I want to thank my mom for everything she's done in my life, my dad, my whole family, all my friends, anybody who's ever been there when I needed you. I appreciate it.
I wanted to shout out to my parents. I want to shout out to, my fiance. I want to shout out to my son. I want to shout out to everybody in the world. I want to shout out to Mars. We're taking over, the universe.
Yeah,
it's
baby.
old, son.
What?
Feel good. Feel